taken inside the 22. Advantage being played here. Numbers away to the left. Ioane, nice pass away to Sullivan. He's in. Well, his brother was denied earlier, but there's no stopping Zan Sullivan on debut.
Set out finally. Now here's Love having a go. Showing his pace. Slipped it away to Karipi. And good to see Karipi scores near the posts.
And away comes Duplessis Kiripi, breaking tackles over halfway. He can set it up here for Ruben Love, sprinting for the corner and Wellington in.
Work by Luke Whiteblock. Here's Taylor still on the field, finds McKenzie. Damian McKenzie chased and scores.
Inside the 22. Fiddle now stabbing the kick through Barrett. If this sits up, he's in. Of course it sits up. It's Barrett.
Oh, from Stephen Fiddlefetta. No one in behind, and the speed of Barrett. Great try. To Barrett with Talia on his inside.
Well, the Reds have managed to keep them out. Can they continue holding up the show? Another scrum advantage going to the Blues. Talia. On it goes to Barrett. Nice ball into space. Fiddlefetta. Beautifully worked again from the Blues.
Well, it is. Jock Campbell is the last defender out to the right here, and he's gone so wide because we pointed out Caleb Clark.
Lennox away to the right. Boshier was there. Jacob, little shot of the ball and a half break, and he's got
What a start, all right. We've seen it so often, and let's go back to check it. Good work up the field from Taranaki. They'll go right, a little stutter step from Jacob. He finds himself way through, and Grinley, sorry, what a great start for Taranaki.
Yeah, it was from that kick not finding touch, but it was right at the end. They're not sure what to do. Jacob coming through, and what a ball as he's going down. Grinley, look at that. What a way to start. The crowd is going, well.
But take it away to the left. Jacob pops it up. Second try, Taranaki. Under control, Lennox. Straight to Rona. And now Jacob senses a chance to open them up. Gets the pass away. It's a beauty. To Peter. On the inside, Rona.
All right, let's get real for a second. Let's get real. Hey rugby fans, my name is Ralph and welcome back to Rugby Fanatic. Now it's been a while, but I'm back. And let's get started. I mean, it frustrates me because, I know this is old news, but, I've been doing some heavy thinking and, it frustrates me about Scott Robertson, having, this idea of, bringing Richie Mo'unga back into the All Blacks, in 2025. Well, unfortunately, Scott Robertson, you're not going to have him because, he's loyal to his contract and he will remain in Japan, for the rest of this year. I'm happy for him and that's good for him. As much as we need him, but here's the thing. I'm getting a little bit sick of, Scott Robertson having this sort of obsession, over Richie Mo'unga. Now, it does frustrate me because, why do we need him? Why do we need him? All Blacks fans, why do we need him? Honestly, do we need him? Do we need him to lead the All Blacks this year? I mean, I guess this is getting, way overblown. And hear me out, because I'm not saying he's a bad player, but the question is, do we really need him? No. No, Kiwi fans. No, we don't need him. Absolutely not. You know, that's my personal opinion. But each to their own. You know, let's break it down. Because, you know, I'm going to be honest here. And I'm always honest with my videos. And don't come at me with the he's our best 10 argument. Because I'm about to show you why that's a narrow take. Okay? I'll show you. And yeah, let's get started. Let's just not muck around and get stuck into it. So, first off, let's talk about, you know, the other fly-halves we've got at the moment. You know, you looked at those clips. You know, we've got D-Mac. You know, we've got Damian McKenzie. You know, honestly, he's building, you know, slowly, you know, nicely. You know, potentially he could be the future 10, but, you know, he had an average season last year. And a lot of us, you know, underestimated him, but here's the real question. Comment below. And let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Now, comment below. I want to know why. I don't know myself, but I want to know why Scott Robertson finds it so hard to unlock Damian McKenzie's full potential. Why is that? And why is he having this obsession, you know, of bringing Richie Mo'unga back? Because this is what the topic is all about. It's about bringing Richie Mo'unga. You know, obviously, when we think about D-Mac, you know, the D-Mac I know, I mean, the guy's a game changer. We've seen that against England last year, you know, in the Northern Tour, you know, that clutch kick on the, you know, in the corner, you know, that was clutch. You know, he's a game changer, honestly. When he came onto the field, you know, caused a lot of havoc there for the English team, and we won, you know. So we've got to think about those big moments, you know, and not think about the moments when he did, you know, average or, you know, he didn't perform well. But he is a game changer, though, you know. He's a bit smaller in stature. He's not your typical cup of tea, you know. He's a small guy, you know. But he's one of the most consistent performers for the All Blacks for years now. Not consistent, you know, in 2024. But I believe that, you know, it could, you know, improve in time, you know. Hopefully that he has a big year and also a big season in the Super Rugby, so, and also for the All Blacks. But hey, and if we're talking about creativity, nobody offers what he does. He's quick on his feet. He's great vision. He's Mr. Reliable. Those stepping skills, he's just an absolute elite. The guy makes things happen every time he's on the field. And remember the way he tore apart defences against, you know, top-tier teams, you know, against South Africa. I mean, the guy was running rings around them. His attacking play is just as good as anyone in the world. And he's no slouch, you know, defensively either. He's versatile too, can play fullback and, you know, and he can also slot into the 10. And we've seen him do it with class. And then, you know, there's the future. You can't forget about, you know, young talent, you know, Stephen Perifeta. You know, he's been an outstanding, you know, for the Blues. And some of the stuff he's done in the Super Rugby is clinical. I mean, his kicking, you know, was solid. His goal kicking. And he's got the composure under pressure that you want in a 10. And don't even get me started, you know. I'm a little bit disappointed, you know, that, you know, Ruben Love doesn't get an opportunity in that 10. You know, we'll love to see him get an opportunity to play at 10, you know, this year for the All Blacks, if he gets that opportunity. I know that he's young, he's fit, and, he's very keen and he's quite hot-headed. So, you know, a bit of calmness in his game. That's where you have a lot of experience, you know, just to sort of utilize his game and also just, you know, calm him down in, you know, certain situations. So he's a very, very explosive player. He's electrifying. So for him showing that, you know, he's more than capable of stepping, you know, in that 10 role. So, yeah, hope to see Ruben Love, you know, this year in 2025. And we also got Perifeta's playmaking is smooth. I mean, he can read the game with the sharpness of seasoned fly half. I mean, this guy's got high ceiling, you know. You'll be crazy to count him out. So let's step back a second. Why are we so obsessed, you know, with Richie Mo'unga? Sure, he's good. No one's denying that, and I'm not denying that. But here's the thing. We haven't won a World Cup with him as the starting fly half. You know, that's a brutal fact. You know, in 2019, when we went out in the semi-finals, you know, to England, Mo'unga had his chances to step up. He wasn't bad by any means, but he didn't change the game when we needed it. You know, obviously, don't get me wrong, okay, obviously, you know, he didn't live up to the expectation, but he's still young and excuse, you know, he's been around the block now and we need results at that, you know, highest level. And when you look at the big picture, I mean, Mo'unga has, you know, has been around for a while and he's had a crack at the multiple, you know, World Cups and hasn't delivered the ultimate prize. So meanwhile, you know, we've got McKenzie, Perifeta, Love. They've got that hunger, you know, and could be some potential, you know, candidates as well, you know. The rise of the young ones, you know, you've got, you know, Jacob, Jakku, and also, you know, Zahn, you know, Sullivan. So, you know, and then maybe Taha Kimura, young players, you know, are eager to put on the black jersey and hopefully they get an opportunity, you know. And exciting to see those young ones, you know, thrive in the Super Rugby this year. So hopefully they get their chance. But, you know, we've got some exciting 10s. So, you know, they are not burdened by the expectation of needing to replace, you know, Beauden Barrett because, you know, his time is, you know, almost to the end. You know, he's not young, but he's wise, you know. So it's good to have a bit of experience and looking forward to him playing in the Blues this year. But, you know, they are in their prime years or about to be. So, hey, I get it. I mean, Mo'unga's an amazing playmaker. You know, he's got vision, a quick step, and can take on defenders. But here's where it gets interesting. We've had top-tier, you know, fly-halves for decades. I mean, we've got Dan Carter, you know, Beauden Barrett, you know. There were game changers. And look, I'm not saying Mo'unga doesn't have the ability, but does that have the mental edge to win us the Rugby World Cup in 2027? Answer that. Answer that. You know? Does it have the edge for us to win the Rugby World Cup? There's still for, you know, debate. But guys like Beauden Barrett and Dan Carter didn't just play well, they shifted the game and they created moments of magic in finals, you know, turning pressure into gold. And Mo'unga hasn't had that moment yet, you know. So let's put the Mo'unga irreplaceable myth to bed now. And sure, we could use him in some situations, but we already have a ton of young talent, like I said, you know. As I mentioned, we've got McKenzie's form is undeniable and, you know, he's building slowly. And also Perifeta, you know, he needs to, you know, he needs to get more game time. And next in line to run in this team, and also Ruben Love, you know, he's hungry. He's a hungry man. And the future of the All Blacks is in safe hands, you know, without Richie Mo'unga having to be, you know, the centrepiece. But, you know, like I said, Richie's a solid player, no doubt. But we need to stop acting like he's the only option. The All Blacks have always have been, you know, about depth. And we've got plenty of guys, you know, to fill the 10 spot. And they are already showing that they are up for the challenge. So let's keep the faith in the young ones and stop worrying about one guy leading us to glory, because rugby is not an individual sport. It's a team sport. But, yeah, we got to remember that. So I have faith in these young ones, you know, these upcoming players, because I'm so excited. So here you have it, fans. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you still think Mo'unga's the guy? Or are you backing the future? So don't forget to like and subscribe and share, you know, if you agree. You know, share if you agree. Anyways, stay tuned. Stay tuned for more rugby content. And keep supporting your teams. And keep the rugby spirit alive. And we will see you in the next video.